When Donald Trump took the oath of office, he didn't just bring a new political style to Washington. He brought a billionaire's way of life straight into the White House. Forget everything you thought you knew about presidential routines, because Trump's time in office was anything but ordinary. From gold-plated decor to private jets and luxury getaways, his 4 years as commander-in-chief looked more like a high-stakes business deal than a typical presidency. So, what does it really look like when a real estate mogul and reality TV star runs the country? Let's pull back the velvet curtain and take a closer look at Donald Trump's billionaire lifestyle as US president. Trust us, you've never seen the White House quite like this. When you think of Donald Trump, you think of gold. Gold elevators, gold faucets, gold everything. So, when he moved into the White House in 2017, you better believe he brought a little bit of Trump Tower with him. Forget about the traditional, understated decor of past presidents. Trump's taste was all about opulence. He didn't just settle for the Lincoln bedroom. Trump reportedly made subtle changes to the White House, adding his signature flair. Rumor has it, he even requested gold drapes for the Oval Office. And while he couldn't exactly install a marble fountain in the Rose Garden, he did make sure his personal quarters reflected his billionaire status. Think custom furniture, luxury linens, and enough Diet Coke to fill a swimming pool. But the real showstopper? The private residence. Melania and Barron Trump had their own floor, complete with a glam room for Melania and a game room for Barron. The Trumps brought their own chefs, their own staff, and even their own mattresses. Because when you're used to a penthouse in Manhattan, you don't just make do, you make it your own. If you thought Trump's private jet was impressive, wait until you see what he did with Air Force One. The presidential plane is already the most exclusive ride in the world, but Trump took it to a whole new level. He famously called it the Flying White House. But for him, it was more like a flying five-star hotel. Trump's Air Force One was stocked with his favorite foods, well-done steaks, burgers, and, of course, plenty of ketchup. He had a button on his desk that summoned a Diet Coke at any time. And let's not forget the entertainment. Trump reportedly watched cable news for hours, flipping between channels to see who was talking about him. But the best part? The Trump family's travel style. Melania, Barron, and even the extended Trump clan would sometimes join him on trips, turning official business into a family affair. And when he wasn't on Air Force One, he was flying in Trump Force One, his personal Boeing 757, complete with gold-plated seatbelts and the Trump crest on every pillow. Most presidents escaped to Camp David for a little R&R, not Trump. For him, relaxation meant Mar-a-Lago, his 128-room private club in Palm Beach, Florida. Dubbed the Winter White House, Mar-a-Lago became the unofficial headquarters for Trump's presidency. World leaders, celebrities, and business moguls all flocked to Mar-a-Lago for a taste of the Trump lifestyle. State dinners were held in ballrooms dripping with crystal chandeliers. Security was tighter than Fort Knox, but the parties? Legendary. Trump would often be spotted holding court on the patio, surrounded by guests, with a slice of chocolate cake in hand. And let's not forget the golf. Trump is a self-proclaimed golf fanatic, and Mar-a-Lago was just one of the many courses he frequented. In fact, he visited his golf properties over 300 times during his presidency. For Trump, business, pleasure, and politics all happened on the green. Being president didn't mean leaving the Trump family business behind. In fact, the Trump kids, Don Jr., Ivanka, Eric, and Tiffany, were more visible than ever. Ivanka and Jared Kushner even took on official roles in the White House, bringing their own brand of billionaire chic to Washington. The Trump family traveled in style, whether it was on Air Force One, Marine One, or a motorcade of black SUVs. They attended state dinners, international summits, and, of course, the annual White House Easter egg roll, always dressed to impress. But it wasn't just about appearances. The Trump organization continued to operate, with Don Jr. and Eric at the helm. The family's real estate empire stretched from New York to Dubai, and their lifestyle reflected it. Private jets, luxury hotels, and exclusive events were all part of the Trump family playbook. Let's talk about food. Trump's eating habits are legendary. While past presidents dined on gourmet cuisine, Trump preferred fast food. McDonald's, KFC, and pizza were staples. He believed it was safer since it was pre-made and less likely to be tampered with. But don't be fooled. When it came to entertaining guests, Trump pulled out all the stops. State dinners featured the finest steaks, seafood, and desserts, all served on gold-rimmed china. And if you were lucky enough to be invited to a Trump family dinner, you could expect a feast fit for a king. Being a billionaire president means next-level security. The Secret Service detail for Trump and his family was the largest in history. Every Trump property, whether it was Mar-a-Lago, Trump Tower, or Bedminster, became a fortress. Barron Trump, the youngest, had his own team of agents, and Melania was rarely seen without her security entourage. Even Trump's adult children received protection, making the Trump family one of the most guarded in the world. Trump didn't just live like a billionaire, he marketed it. The Trump brand was everywhere, from hotels and golf courses to steaks and bottled water. As president, Trump's name became even more valuable, and he wasn't shy about showing it off. Foreign dignitaries stayed at Trump hotels, and world leaders played golf at Trump courses. The Trump lifestyle was on display for the world to see, and love him or hate him, you couldn't escape it. So, what's the legacy of Donald Trump's billionaire lifestyle as president? He broke the mold, that's for sure. No other president lived or governed like Trump. He brought his business empire, his family, and his taste for the finer things right into the heart of American politics. Whether you see it as a breath of fresh air or a break from tradition, one thing's for sure. Donald Trump redefined what it means to be president. Gold-plated, larger than life, and unapologetically Trump. So, what do you think about Donald Trump's billionaire lifestyle as US president? Was it too much or exactly what America needed? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into the world's most fascinating lives.